Oh, morning, guys. It doesn't look good up there today, does it? The sun's starting to move over now further into the east, but they have been slamming the sky this morning. So I'm guessing there's something coming in they really don't want us to see. Plenty of lines obscuring the sky. Just been downstairs thinking about all the money we need to spend out before we can even think about buying food and living. And I don't have a lot of money. We don't have a lot of money here. And we eat really simply as well. I mean, I eat barely anything these days. Seriously, last night all I had was 2 pieces of cheese on toast with jam on. I'm just not hungry. Bloody good job. I can't afford to buy food. Well, firstly, you've got to pay your rent. Your rent's your first big outlay. God, look at this mess. So you got your rent, and then look at these buggers. And then you've got your council tax, which is like some really weird tax that everybody has to pay, and you can actually go to prison if you don't pay it. I know people that have been to prison for council tax non-payment. Smashing it today, aren't they? Sent on a course over here. Don't want us to see what's coming in here. There's definitely something coming in. You don't have to be on a globe for stuff to come in from space. It can be coming from, outside our bit. So yeah, you have to pay this council tax, which is a whack of money, and it's supposed to provide some services that I'm not quite sure what they are. One's mental health, which is nonsense, because everybody I know that has gone for mental health help has been stuck on a waiting list. It's supposed to be for children's services. Well, yeah. And it's supposed to be for old people services. So you have to pay this money. But if you want extra rubbish shifted or anything like that, you've got to pay like a load of money to get it shifted. So nobody wants to pay the money, so everybody just dumps their shit out on the street. So basically the council tax just goes to pay for holidays, I think, and bonuses. Then you have to go to work to get this money to pay the rent and the council tax so that you can actually live somewhere. And then on top of that you've got water and heating, and you've got to work to get it. So then you've got travel, clothes to wear to work, bathing because you've got to sort of be hygienic when you're in work, clothes for work. Yeah. So you've got your tax from when you work, your insurance from when you work, then you've got to pay your rent, your council tax, your water, your gas, your heating, your clothes, your bathing, all that crap. And then you can actually think about getting yourself a bit of grub, yeah? What made me think of it was I was looking at a map, some old maps, trying to find evidence of buildings. And everything's the Queen's this, the King's that, the Princess is this, the Queen's this, the Queen's that, Queen, bloody Queen. Half of London is just like, all like hers, well it's all bloody hers, it's all theirs, isn't it? They've just appropriated everything. The sky's theirs, everything's theirs. It leaves you about, I don't know, 20 quid maybe, do a bit of shopping. So, you know, you can get up in the morning and the house is quite warm, your rent's paid and your council tax is paid, and your tax is paid and your insurance is paid, and you've paid all your bloody money, so it's just so you can get up in the morning. So then you can have something to eat and a cup of coffee and a fag, yeah? And then of course you've got to pay lots and lots of money to the same people you're giving all this money to, so that when you're knackered from work, paying all this stuff so that you can wake up in the morning and not freeze to death. Oh, I just don't know. I'm just exhausted with it all today. I'm just really exhausted with it all, really. Looking out the window and seeing this awful thing in the sky, I'm just devastated. Talk of ascension and wonderful things happening, and it's hard to keep a grip